Here we go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bring me the head of Tony D. That's who I usually get paired with first round. No, I got paired with somebody else this time. I'm 2-1 against this guy. 2 draws and 1 win. I'm trying to open my chat. Of course, running late as usual. I'm, of course, almost out of theory. Chat room open. I believe in castling early in this variation. I know sometimes they don't quite do it that way, but I believe in doing it that way. I think the newer thinking is you play c5 first before castling. I wonder how deeply this guy knows his theory. No idea. Totally no idea. I'm going to go ahead and trade. I know there's sometimes they do that. I forget the exact position that you're supposed to be in before you do that, but sometimes they do it. Just going to try to play chess. A little bit later in the tournament, I'll have Book of the Week, as we usually do on this broadcast. I figure just go here, attack this piece, maybe bring this rook here, queen here, something like that. I mean, this guy probably belongs on this file. I'm, of course, out of theory. I'm not even sure if this basic setup is right. The recollection is this guy's a pretty good player. 2 draws and a win. It's not a great record against him. Of course, if I play here, he might play here. Seems like I've seen that move before. He's taking a lot of time on this move. Huh. If I just play up. play here, he plays here. Puts pressure on this and this. If I play here, he's going to play here, I believe. And then I can't play here because he could trade and win this pawn. Not that pawn grabbing is at the top of his list, but I really think I should have something better than that. If I play here. I've got to be a little careful about this. Maybe I need to just go ahead and trade them off. I really don't know. I mean, here, I wouldn't be pushing pawns because as soon as you do that, you create a weakness. If he pushes here, this square is going to be weak, and vice versa. If he pushes here, this square will be weak. I was thinking about just doing this. If he comes out here, I'm going to push this pawn. When he goes back, I'm going to push this one. Play my knight to here and here. Have an outpost on c4, this square. Why can't I just push on this piece and kick it back? Is there anything he can do to me? Ruh-roh. Yeah, there is. Look at that. A king and queen fork. A rook against a rook, a bishop against a bishop, and I got a knight against a queen. I think this is resignable. Simple puzzle rush, I missed it. I don't know if there's any point in playing this out. Well, in fact, I know there's no point in playing it out. Let's see. Where's he going? Oh, here. He's got a 10-second increment. And now he's going to trade rooks. Okay, that's enough. He can win that. Nice little tactic. Fix up my queen. It's interesting how he used the d5 square twice. I'm going to have to look at that really closely because the way he played the bishop in there, I had to be a little careful about how to protect my knight. And then he dropped the knight in on the same square. Just not really quite sure. I'll probably be pared down next round. Well, I was pared down that round too. I am going to take a quick break. My game will pop up while I'm doing it. What is it? Well, I guess my game didn't start. I picked the right time to take a quick break. All right. Sicilian. Jake. Dardarus. Close Sicilian. Okay, what's this called? The Grand Prix? Of course, I have no idea what to play against this. I'm just going to play moves. That's all I do is I just try to find moves. What do you do here? This. I think this piece is coming to here. I'm going to play this. Let's see, I watched the playoff game, the Armageddon game between Wesley So and I forget that young guy's name, Aryn or something, I don't remember. That was an interesting game. Wesley So sacked his queen, ended up in a end game. He had an extra pawn or two, and he had a rook and two bishops against a queen, which I would take in a heartbeat. I really thought this guy should have played that pawn to there and fixed my pawns instead of letting me get this deal. Here or here. Well, this pawn is, if I play here, it'll hang. So I play here. I could kick the knight right now. Actually, I don't think I do want to do that. He doesn't have that square. He doesn't have that square. He can go to that one, but apparently chose not to. I think I really want this bishop on this diagonal. Bring this knight back here, maybe someday here. It'd be nice to know what the plan and the position is for me. Is he planning on going there? Bishops before knights. Think about playing here and then playing here. Or here, here, take, 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 take. Something along those lines. I can also drop this guy back and plant him right there. But man, I really love the idea of pushing this thing down in here. Messing up his pawns, weakening this pawn, doing a bunch of stuff like that. I think that would be pretty cool. Never played this guy before. The only question is, where does this piece go? And all that. Maybe here. Let's see. Is that plan better? This one's going to take a long time. I think I want to try this. He's going to take my knight, I believe. So then he can play this knight here. I think. I don't know. Not really quite sure what he's up to. Yeah, I guess he is up to that. Well, that's exactly what he wants to do. Now, let's see. If I play here, queen takes, pawn takes, knight takes, bishop takes, rook checks. I've got a problem down here. I think I'm going to have to castle. Hopefully he won't checkmate me in the process of all this. He could just play here. Yeah, that's what he did. And now I've got to defend this. I could move here. Take. He plays here at some point. I could go ahead and play this. Fianchetto the bishop. Captures. He captures, I capture with the queen. He could play here. I don't really know that. Is he going to be able to do anything to me here? If I leave it as, I really kind of like, pawns left like this on their original squares are the strongest. As soon as you start pushing them, you create weaknesses. Their home squares is where it's best to leave them. He takes, I can take with the queen. I want to do this. I don't want that bishop over there eyeing my f7 square. This guy can come back to here now, unless he captures him. I wonder if anybody's on for our team. I was the only one on when I logged in. I am Little Rock Chess. And he does. It's right there. Now, which way do I recapture? Getting the open C file would be nice. Am I crazy enough to grab that pawn? Probably. Did he resign? I guess he did. Little Rock Chess, it's me and who? Jody. All right. Pre-move fail. Why couldn't the guy pre-move against me and mess up? Pre-move fail. Happy player. Let's make this guy unhappy. Did I have knight e2 check for forking his king and queen? I think I did. I always play weaker against the weaker players, or the lower rated players, let's say. Let me think. Knight takes. Take e5. There's some Sicilian where I play a move kind of like that. Okay, I'm going to play this old move. I mean, I don't know that I really know the right moves here, but I know where the pieces go. So I just got to get them there. Yeah. That move does not look right to me. Okay. I could have a little bit of a problem here. I don't know about b4. Really weakens that square, as a friend of mine pointed out. Yeah. This bishop d5 may have been premature. He takes, I take, he takes, I take. But the problem is, if he takes, and I take, and he takes here, that's a problem. Which is why I'm going to play this move. He would have to play here. I like that for me. E5, take, knight takes. Can't do that. I'm going to play here. But he's going to play b5, and that's going to be the end of that threat. He didn't. I'm going to drop this one in on him. I've sometimes played this move just to seal him up on that side. I could play here first. I don't know if that's necessarily a big rush to play a5. It's not tragic if he plays here, I don't think. Maybe I'll play here first. I could reroute this guy to here. I want to play queen up and bring this rook over behind me. Okay, and now I do kind of want to play this move. And now I'll take here. This is a permanent weakness for black. Don't forget, we'll have Book of the Week soon. Knight takes, queen takes. I guess it's not going to be such a permanent weakness after all. Let's see, knight takes. Oh yeah, knight takes. He can't take that with his queen. Maybe I'll play here. Do I want to play this first? Keep his knight out? Maybe. I really want to kind of get my queen and rook over here. Yeah, I got to play this move. This knight's going to come in here and it's going to threaten a fork if I ever do push that pawn. And there he is. Let's see. If I take this piece, he has to capture with the pawn because this knight's threatening this fork. Let's see. I play here. Knight takes. I should have fixed this problem first. With this move, I got in a hurry. So what's to do about it now? I kind of like my queen having access to that square. Knight takes. If queen takes, I fork him. So, knight takes, he has to play pawn takes. I could come back with my knight. Start working on this thing. I think I'm going to do that. Of course, his move would be to play f5 if he plays it. Got that one weak square there. If I can get this move in and threaten that, that's a very serious threat. Maybe a rook lift, followed by this. I made two bad moves here. That was that one. And in this one, I should have played c3 first. Okay, so if I play here right now, I'm threatening that pawn. And how does he defend that pawn? He can't. If he advances, I drop my knight in with a mate threat. What does he do about all that? That is a weak square. Book of the week coming up. I would call this a pretty serious threat. Rook over, take, rook up, defends against mate. Rook over, queen takes check, queen takes, knight takes. That wins a pawn. I keep my positional advantage. This guy down here needs to be a little careful or he could get trapped. I guess he has that exit square. I didn't know I'd played this guy before. I'm 2-0 against him. Longest game ever. Will Ozier. I got to look at that one. I had a game go 98 moves, I believe. It went really, really long. Pushes. If I play here, he has to play rook up. But after that, I'm not going to be able to checkmate him. I play here, he plays here. I can't even play this because my queen's unprotected. So we'll play it like this. Right back. I could play here and then play here and trap his knight. Now, will he sack his knight? Do I care? I could play here to guard this square. Force him to move his knight to here. And then trade it. I kind of like that, actually. If I play here, take. I don't know. He's going to get. He may try some funny business. His knight goes here. I'm going to trade it. Then I'm going to work on this pawn. This is a threat. Maybe I should win the exchange. Maybe that's better than trading knights. Can I just kick that guy out of there? Check and go. He doesn't have any squares. Now if I play up, he's going to play back here with check. If I play here. I don't know that I really need to worry about all that. Why not just play this rook here? Let's see. I don't think I need to be worried about that. Target this pawn, trade rooks, possibly. There you go, buddy. That's a spirit. Still +2. Where did he move? I really need to pay attention. Oh, he played f6. I really need to pay attention. Check. Get another pawn. Why not? Oh, wow. Well, this game just got a lot easier. I need to slow down and make some moves. He plays here. He takes. Play here. He pushes. Okay, let's count them again. King d5, king b5. c4 check. King takes b4. c5. a5. c6. a4. c7. a3. I think it'll work. And now that was not the move. This was the move. It's not going to matter. do this the easy way. Just missed a queen for you just missed a queen for a rook. Tan mini goat. I don't want to play that guy again. Little Rock chess down at the bottom. Oh, top colorful goat. I got another goat. What's my record against this goat? 1-0. Well, I missed a lot in that last game. Hopefully I made all my blunders for the night. And he doesn't castle. Here, am I supposed to play this? Can't do that. You never played this move. Okay, d5. No surprises. He plays here. I have to play knight here. I play here and he plays here. I have to play knight here. I don't know that I really want to do that. No, I play here, he plays here, I play knight takes. I play here, he captures, I capture with the pawn, take, 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 take. I'm playing d5. Yeah, I looked at that and then I forgot it. I looked at e5, knight takes, and then I completely forgot it and started looking at knight e8. Then I remembered, oh yeah, e5, knight takes. I gotta find my Lichess logo. I lost it somehow. Maybe I deleted it. I don't remember. But it's gone, and I need it. It used to show up right down here on the screen. If he doesn't play this move, you're supposed to be able to play d5 at some point. A friend of mine once said that if black gets in d5, that in a Sicilian, that he's equalized. Okay, I guess while we're waiting on this guy to move, it's time for Book of the Week. This week's Book of the Week, World Champion at the Third Attempt. This book, World Champion at the Third Attempt. This is by this Russian dude, Grigory Senekoev. 59. This guy was correspondence world champion. It's called World Champion at the Third Attempt because it took him 3 tries to get there. But he did. 59 Chess Masterpieces by Correspondence World Champion. I believe this book's coming back in print. Gambit's reissuing a bunch of their books. This may be on the list. I forget right at the moment. But this is 200 and... This book's like 253 pages. It's 59 games. And a huge number of them are Sicilians. He plays the Knight Sicilian is black. I remember one of the games he was talking about, Fischer Spassky reached this position and he had played this move and went pretty deep into theory, and then he took over and he was finding all these really great tactical moves. But this is a pretty slick little book. I like it a lot. I just saw the title. This was years ago. Saw the title online and I was like, this looks like a really interesting book, and I ordered it, and it's really great. 59 correspondence games. Correspondence games, that's where where a lot of opening theory used to come from. World champion at the third attempt from Gambit. And, they used to, a lot of those variations they found from correspondence games. And the other thing that's neat is he gives the countries that these people are from. Like game 22, his opponent's from Italy. He plays Yakov Estrin, USSR, formerly Soviet Union. Game 18. He played the Pirk in that game, and Estrin played the Austrian attack. Here's a guy who played Sorensen from Denmark. I mean, he gives the countries, and it's not heavy on analysis. This is sort of what it looks like. I don't know how well you can see that, but that's sort of what the book looks like. 59 games in 250 some odd pages. So it's not, it's not a huge amount of analysis for each game. But World Champion, third attempt. Book of the week. Each week about this time, when I'm in a game that's going a little slow, I'm going to have Book of the Week. Okay, this would be a mistake, I'm pretty sure, because I'll have to capture with the pawn, and I'm going to be left with isolated pawns on the queen side. I could take that. He'll play bishop here. That's not good. I think I'm just going to have to do this. 10 mini goat. Top colorful goat. I think there's another goat around too. Don't remember where, but I do believe there's another goat. Favorite opening with white. What book's that? Okay, Clancy. My favorite opening with white is e4, and I play Ruy Lopez if they play e5, or Open Sicilian if they play c5. The book, I'm going to show it to you again as soon as I make my move. I was thinking about moving there, putting the bishop on that square. Yeah, I think that's the move. This book is called World Champion at the Third Attempt. It's a collection of games by a guy who used to play postal chess or correspondence chess. He's Russian, Grigory Sanokayev. It's published by Gambit. I believe they're reissuing it. World Champion at the Third Attempt. It's 59 correspondence games. There's not tons of analysis. I'd say it's not lightly annotated. It's got some annotation, but it's his journey through 3 world championship cycles, which of course took years, for him to win the title. He actually only died a year or two ago. I think maybe 2 years ago. But it's 59 games. He played the Sicilian a lot. I forget, at one point I counted up and I forget how many there were, but there were a huge number of Sicilian games in this book. He played the Knight Sicilian, favorite opening of Bobby Fischer and Garry Kasparov. It's a nice book. 253 pages, 59 games, annotated by a correspondence world champion. I just saw it one time online. I was interested in it, and so I ordered it, and I really like it a lot. That is our book of the week. Book of the week every week around this time, because I have to kind of have a slow game to think about, right? Where I can talk about the book. Wow, this guy just did that. Here, he plays there. My bishop gets trapped. I could make him play with a queen versus 2 rooks, but that's a good deal for him. Was it a good read? I haven't read the entire book, but I do think it's a really good book. The games I have played through, I kind of skipped around, were really excellent. Never had a chess book, but I thought about getting one sometime soon maybe. Any recommendations? Yes, for beginners or people who have no chess books, I would say the book to get is Logical Chess by Irving Chernev. Because in that book, it's called Logical Chess, and Chernev is Chrenev, and every move, he's got a collection of games in there, and after every move, he explains the move. That's probably the best book for a beginner. You see on each move of the game, why was this move played? So you might want to check that one out. I would recommend it as a first book. Let's see. That's not an immediate threat. That one to there, also not immediate threat. I'm trying to figure out which rook I need to put on this square and this square. Irving Chernev's book, I did read some games out of there. By the time I got it, I was more advanced. And so seeing analysis on every single move kind of was more than I wanted, let's say. He explains E4 and D4 over and over as you go through the book. But I think a first book, I think that's an excellent choice. I was thinking here maybe, I really want to play this rook. He's probably going to play here though. Maybe I'll play the other rook first. To here. Got that move I could play. Threaten this pawn. Yeah, that book's called Logical Chess by Irving Chernev, Chrenev. Okay, so he guards this pawn with his bishop. I really just want to get this rolling. Sure, no problem. I'll have another book next week. I'm just kind of going through my collection and putting books up one a week and talking about them a little bit. I think I need to put this pawn on this square. I don't want to trap my queen while I'm doing all this. I could play here. Pin it to his queen. Check. Bishop takes. It would take his queen. Give up both rooks though. I guess I'm going to go ahead and play this move. This is going to be interesting. Sort of like whose attack comes first. I really would like to get both of these moves in. I don't know that I'm going to have time to do that because he's probably going to play here. And he does. Let's see. Well, play here and he plays here. I play here, check. Not a problem. He's going to probably capture over here. My attack is really going slowly. Capture this way maybe. I think I like my bishops a lot. There's probably a strong tactic in here that I'm missing. Because these guys are terrific. Okay, he does that. Now, how badly can he hurt me over here? Because I'm thinking about pushing this pawn forward. I take check. I mean, not check, I just take. Maybe I'll do this first. Oh, I always broadcast on Monday night, 7 o'clock Central Time. This tournament lasts from 7 to 8:30. So we got about another half hour in the tournament. So it's every Monday night I go through a book. And yeah, so that'll be it. Just do one a week and it'll be on Mondays. Okay, he's after this pawn here. If he gets that, he's going to get this one. I'm actually, let's see, I can't play it up to there. Or can I? He comes down with check, and I play here. And then he plays bishop check, and I get mated, which is not good. I play here. He captures. No, I just stream once a week. That's it, just once a week. Captures. That is not looking ideal. I don't really want to give up this bishop. It's part of my attack, such as it is. Okay, if I play here and he plays queen takes and I play rook over, he takes here check, where he checks with the bishop. I may need to move my king out of here. Yeah, just stream once a week. Monday night, 7 to 8:30 Central Time. I play in this tournament called the Monday Team Battle. And I play for Little Rock Chess. It's usually about 4 to 6 games, depending, because it's a timed tournament. Once the time's over, it's the thing's over. Okay, if I play here, check, I go here. He's probably going to play this down to here. Got to figure out what I'm going to do about this. If I play here, he could play queen check. King drops back. Rook takes. Bishop takes. Rook over. None of that's really great for me. I think I have to do it. Oh yeah, actually, you know, the other thing is I do have a YouTube channel. I post these to YouTube as well. And because my handle on chess.com is Rook Pawn. My YouTube channel is called Rook Pawn. It's R00KPAWN. Getting ready to get mated here. R00KPAWN. As I said, I'm getting ready to get checkmated. Yep, this game didn't go great. That attack kind of really killed me that he played. So you can go watch these videos on my YouTube channel, Rook Pawn, R00KPAWN. And the oldest ones, I wasn't doing Book of the Week. I started that about 3 or 4 months ago. Is the deal. So if you want to, you can check that out. I probably got time for one more game. Who else is on here with this auger? Oh yeah, my YouTube channel's got these broadcasts on them. These Monday night broadcasts. It has a date of when I did the broadcast. So you can go there and look at that. Book of the Week. World champion at the 3rd attempt. I would say intermediate to advanced. That's probably what the classification of that. Sounds good, man. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you find something you like. I'm back playing this guy again. Oh, wow. Yeah, 2 a.m. Yeah, but I put all these broadcasts on my YouTube channel. You know, like certainly within 2 weeks, because they, Twitch deletes them. So I always get them on there in that time period. I think this time I better watch out for that stuff this guy did to me last time. I think I need to play something different this time. If I play here, this thing. I could just play this. Yeah, check out that YouTube channel. It'll have these broadcasts on it. A green wing. What does that mean? If I go here, I got a feeling this guy's coming back here again. Paying to win. The green wing. I don't know what that means. Paying to win. My opponent, you mean? Oh, he does have a green wing. I don't know what that means. Paying to win. Means he's paying the side or something? Maybe I can get away with this. Yeah, there are a lot of cheaters online. I've suspected a lot of them on LeeChess, chess.com, and other sites. One guy, I had 3 guys actually admit it. No, it was a joke, paying to win. I had 3 guys actually admit that they cheated. Oh, he donates money. Oh, that's how you get a green wing. Like you said, your opponent said that he admitted to cheating. I've seen the same thing. I had it happen 3 times. I just assumed this guy was going to... Oh, no kidding. So I want to put my knight here now. Yeah, there are a lot of cheaters online. I don't know why they do it. What's the point? But they do. It doesn't look like it has much of a future there. Well, I understand. Sometimes I actually, I made some friends online, so it's not always terrible. It's not a ringing endorsement, but sometimes it does suck when they cheat. And it does go on. But I've also played some really nice people and had some really good games. They even had a guy cheating in this tournament, uh, which Lichess pointed out to him, and there you are. Man, I would love to drop this guy in here. He tries to attack it again. I may have to do that because I'm getting in a bad way here. That move's not any good. I think I'm going to do this. Yeah. I don't understand why they do it. Cheaters. I mean, I've even seen people use a computer to cheat, and then they had like a little following of people who wanted that they acted like they were training them. Okay, well, it was nice talking to you, and thanks. Hopefully, I'll do okay in this tournament. See you another time. Yeah, they want everybody to think they're great. That's why they do it. I actually want to put this rook here. I want to bring this other rook to here. Okay. It's really, I just hung my C pawn. That was clever. Let's see. Do I play here or do I drop my king back? I mean, I kind of like this move, even though it creates a hole. Well, it kind of fluctuates around. Right now, I think it's in the low 1700s playing. I played in a Blitz tournament the other night. I think I was in the low 1700s. I don't really, this is the only rating, online rating I actually care about, is this site. That one has been 17 to 1800 at Blitz, something like that. I play on here only on Monday nights on Lichess. Chess.com, I solve puzzles, and sometimes I play on Fridays. But generally, I do Puzzle Rush on there. I'm gonna have a hard time dislodging this knight. And he is probably going to put a rook on this file. Maybe I could do that. No, I haven't played for money. I've never played for money. And that's exactly what he does. I may have to give this guy the 7th rank. No, I don't really want to play for money. That's not my thing. Every time I've played games for money, I've lost, so I don't do that. That pawn's going to fall. If I go back, I'm going to get mated. I think I'm going to have to go out. I'm going to get mated anyway. Looks like I'm going to lose my second game to D. Toledo in one night. I don't want to play him again tonight. Well, how long is left in the tournament? 15 minutes. I guess I'm going to try and play one more game. Sound like we're going to win the tournament, though. I mean, I wouldn't mind playing in the tournament with other chess streamers. You know what site they're going to play on? This guy I've played before, 2-0. Well, I believe in taking pawns. The only way to refute a gambit is to accept it. That'd be interesting. Think I can grab a pawn? No. I can't get out. After he plays e6. All right. Can I just take that? Play here, knight takes, whatever, whatever. Don't think I have to worry about that. Where do the cash prizes come from? Is there an entry fee or something? You could play here. Hit my queen double if you wanted. Play knight here. I gotta move my queen first. Queen here maybe. Queen all the way back. Huh. Sounds interesting. Maybe I get to play Nakamura. Jeez, I want to do it this way. I'm more than a bit afraid about this. Yeah. enough to make you think. Got 8 minutes. Sacks a pawn. A knight for a pawn. This guy's really sacked a lot of material. Maybe he knows what he's doing. If I play this rook up, he sacks here. Exchanges, I take with the knight. Still doing okay. If I play this up, he plays this check, I take. He plays queen takes. Threatens to bring this rook over. I don't know that that works. I play this. I don't know that that works either. I think I have to play this move. Nakamura is a seriously strong player. I've watched a lot of his streaming videos. He's really, really, really good. That was the move I was wondering about. Now I take that one with check. Can he do anything to me down here? Don't think so. Yeah, that's what I would agree with that. There's a slightly stronger move here. 541. I gotta get some pieces off the board. I'm gonna have to move faster so I can beat this guy. I mean, beat him so he counts for the tournament. I gotta beat him in 5 minutes. Go ahead, you know you want to. He's crushed. Resignation incoming. I hope so. Well, I appreciate the fact that he didn't sit on the position. I forget what they call that, where they don't move, and then the tournament ends and it doesn't count toward the tournament. So I'm playing the Little Rock chess team. I got 6 tournament points. Jody got 2. Auger got 2. We're finishing in 8th place. Mosaic Rookie Knights is going to win this tournament again for the umpteenth week in a row. That's really something. Oh well, 827. I guess that's the end of the tournament. So I'm going to sign off from Lichess and or sign off from streaming. Call it quits. Check out the book I told you about, which was Logical Chess. And then for better players, there's this one, World Champion at the Third Attempt. Book of the Week, Correspondence Chess, very high level, 59 games. A very nice book. All right, Clancy. I'll talk to you another night. And I'm going to sign off for now. Talk to you guys later. Enjoyed it. Bye.